it a horse and you called it a bull.
It's a bull.
You're right, that is a bull. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the vlog. It is June. It's my birth month. It is summer in Paris and it's very, very hot. It has been really hot for the past couple of weeks. Today's not so bad. I think it's like 24 degrees, but last week there was 34 degrees, which is just insane. I have thankfully a fan there. I was doing my laundry. Please ignore. But a couple of apartment updates. If you can see some new things, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, coffee table. Well, that coffee table is not going to be there for very long because I'm actually going to return it. We've had some losses recently. Let me sit down. I'm just getting ready also to go out. I'm not sure the necklace is a bit much. Maybe it needs a necklace. As I was saying, a little bit of an L, the table that I bought from Silenci, which I think it's a French site. They might have in other countries. I think they do actually have in other countries. They definitely have in the UK. But they have vintage furniture and homeware. And I've been looking for a coffee table there and also on the Le Bon Coin, but this one came up. And I really, really like the dark wood. And also the dimensions seemed perfect for this space I was looking at it for. And then whenever it arrived, I knew straight away it was not the right decision, not only because the stain of the wood in photos looks so much nicer than how it is in person, and I know that's probably something that I can myself fix, but for the price that I had paid, it just felt not as high quality. And then there was this really big crack in the middle, which wasn't really made super obvious in the photos. If it was something that I picked up at the Brocante for like 50, 100 euros, 200 euros maybe, I'd be like, okay, whatever, but it was a little bit more expensive than that, so happy about returning it. The other L is my lamp, which I don't think I've really updated you guys with because it was a bit of a saga. Basically, I bought this beautiful Noguchi Akari lamp from the Noguchi Museum in New York. They don't ship to Europe and this style wasn't available in any of the European retailers. So I sent it to my friend. She sent it on. By the time it finally arrived here, I opened it. I was so excited. And then it arrived damaged. And I'm pretty sure it's not because of the shipping because it was so perfectly packaged, but the pieces where the paper is attached to had like pierced the paper. And the website did offer to exchange, however they wouldn't pay again to ship to Europe. And it just felt like it's such a beautiful art piece, but for it to be damaged, I just look at it every day and be like, that's annoying. And I know I'm being maybe pickier, but I also want to make sure that I'm buying things that I'm gonna have for a really long time. Like I want them to be versatile for future spaces, and just like I'm not buying disposable furniture, so I'm happy that I was kind of able to sort that out. But we have some wins. We do have some wins. I got some gorgeous pieces from Serax, which is a design company, mostly for homeware, but I think they do have like some furniture pieces. You're currently sitting on one of the vases, but she's so pretty. It's from the Marie Michelson collection. All the pieces that I got were from her. They're a little bit more irregular, the shape. This for a fruit bowl I just think is so stunning, and the kind of dark ebony. It's super nice on the dark woods. I'm gonna insert a clip actually of the vase because I had flowers in it last week and it looks so pretty. That is kind of all my home updates. My Wi-Fi broke yesterday, or there's some like general service error. So I currently don't have any Wi-Fi at home, so I'm gonna have to go to a coffee shop this afternoon to work because I have some editing to do and just like a bunch of like admin things. But I have been looking for the perfect work bag for so long. I really wanted something that was more versatile, something that maybe I could travel with but also would look chic, look timeless, and protect my like laptop and stuff. I'm so happy to be working with Songmon on this video because look at this beautiful duffel bag. It's the Your duffel in medium, and I'm struggling to hold it up because it does have my laptop and stuff in it. I also did Pilates last night, so my arms are a bit sore. But the craftsmanship and leather of this is so gorgeous, and it's almost like a slouchy style. It just hangs really nicely on the shoulder, and I just know it's gonna get so beautiful over time with like patina and wear. There's so many little compartments, this one in particular, where you can slip your phone into. It's got a magnetic closure. There's a place for my laptop, which also has a magnetic closure. I think I just have a regular 13-inch MacBook and that fits perfectly. And there's so much room. There's literally so much room. I feel like this could also be a weekend bag. I'm gonna show you how I'm wearing it today. I feel like if I was going into an office, this would be an outfit that I'd wear a lot because, I don't know, it just feels like a little bit more professional. When it's hot, I have to wear just like light, natural fabrics. So I've been living in these silk trousers. I'll leave the brand written because it's completely escaped me. And this vintage Jill Sander cotton v-neck. It's just so nice and loose and breathable. I feel like it looks so great with the bag. Songmon also so kindly gave me a discount code for you guys if you're interested in this bag or any of their others. I'll leave them linked down below. That's really such beautiful quality. It makes me just so happy to know that it's something I'm gonna have for a very, very long time, and it's only gonna get better with wear and age. And so you'll definitely be seeing it a lot in this video and others to come. But yeah, going to escape the lack of Wi-Fi and building work outside and go to a cafe and try and get some editing started. I think I'm gonna keep the necklace on. Complete little outfit shot. I think the necklace really ties everything together. Bag fits so much in it. I need to get groceries later, and I don't even think I need to bring a separate bag for that. Like, it will all go in there. Leather flip-flops because Havaianas maybe aren't the most socially acceptable, but they're really comfy. This is a good alternative. It's just too hot for normal shoes right now. It's so bad. I usually have to keep my blinds down to stop the sun coming in, but you know, for lighting for the video, it's nice, but it's warming up. Is so I just came home. I did groceries on the way back because I did this silly thing where I stayed until I was really, really hungry working instead of leaving when I was a little bit hungry, and now I'm really, really hungry. So I was very close to ordering food. I was like, no, it's so hot outside. I just want to make myself a dense bean salad. Hyperfixation meal of spring and summer. So we're gonna make that. A little grocery haul. Got some bananas for the morning for protein smoothies. I normally don't make my salad with olives, but these were on sale. So I got 2 things of olives. Excited to add those in. We have a cucumber. I already have one in the fridge, but I like to keep it a little bit stocked, so in case for instances like this where I'm really hungry, I'll try to have some ingredients in the fridge. But I got some tomatoes. These were so beautiful. Look how gorgeous these look. I normally just get cherry tomatoes, but treat yourself. 2 things of feta. These are great because they keep in the fridge for basically ever, like a year, unless it's opened, of course. And these make the salads so nice and creamy. Oh, I was gonna get an avocado, but oh well. And then for the bean of choice, I love a white bean, the Haricot Blanc. Got 2 cans of that. These are always super cheap. You could do chickpea, like a black bean. And then I got some chicken to add. And that's my food haul. I thought the Wi-Fi would be fixed by the time I came back, but it is not. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll chop vegetables in silence. So I have 4G, it's not like I'm cut off from the world. I love chopping. Chopping is so therapeutic to me. I need a bigger mixing bowl though, because my bowl only makes, I think, like 2 or 3 portions depending on how hungry I am. It'd be so nice to like prep for the whole week. bowl is so full and I haven't even added the feta or the beans or the chicken. I just want to say normally I'd also add sweet corn, but I don't think it needs it this time, and I genuinely don't think it's gonna fit. So we'll make do with that. It looks so good already. Dinner. Wow.
Saint-Michel n'est pas encore le célèbre monument qu'il est aujourd'hui, l'un des plus visités de France. Non.
Le visiter?
L'un des plus visités.
Ah!
En France, de France.
Dit-on impossible de se débattre.
Dit-on.
Ah, ça c'est redoutable. Où d'où ça c'est U, redu.
J'adore la salade César.
It's like a perfect Caesar. Oh, hello! Sweet.
Adibou. Et alors
So much energy.
Oh my god. Yes. I love you too. Doucement les morsures, doucement.
Oh. Avant? Oui, non, c'est des Romains ou non?
Oui.
C'est le même. Little princess. You're matching the decor. Yeah. It looks so cute. Wait, stop, that's so sweet! Congratulations!
Merci.
Wow, santé!
Santé, un bon Perrier, il fait
Aqua.
très chaud. Actually, c'est délicieux.
Ok, Moya is trying! J'adore la vida. T'es trop belle, bébé.
The skin is glowing.
Combien sur 10? Oui. New day. Hi. My hair is giving. My hair is bedhead today, but I don't know. I quite like it. Might get a little bit hot. I'll bring a hair bubble so I can put it up. I think I need to get some curl cream because This is like how it dries naturally, and there is a wave. But I'm wearing the same necklace as the other day. It's from Heaven Mayhem. T-shirt is Anine Bing. I want to get more loose t-shirts, like looser than this, because I was kind of going through my clothes and all my t-shirts are like tight and or like a little bit cropped, and some days you just want to be baggy, you know, comfy. I have a meeting today, so I thought I'd show you wearing, of course, the Songwalk bag. Today I tied on a little scarf to add a little bit of something something, because otherwise it is a very, very simple outfit. Jeans or Jean Erica. Nice and baggy. Yeah. Minimal makeup. Look a little sleepy actually. I need to get my toenails done. Badly.
Look at me being early.
T'es genre,
Oh
wow!
my God.
Mais
What?
tu sais quoi? It's so simple, it's so nice.
Oh mais merci.
C'est genre des fois genre so French. Ça c'est pas. Ça va?
Ça va? Welcome.
This jacket is so good. I also love this.
We actually went for like really light tailoring, so just the same pattern. It's quite tailored. I think this is 8 or with the same. We did a little bit of like tutorial on how to
Look how good this jacket is.
Paris, Italy.
C'est beau.
ça.
Normalement, ça c'est 8. 8, mais anglais.
Ah, toi t'es quoi?
Angel?
I had to get out of the jeans. I am in shorts, but it is hot outside. Hair got a little bit frizzy on the cycle home, but I picked up the Way curl cream. It was just the first one I saw in Sephora, and it says you can use it on wet and dry hair. I think I'm gonna try it first on wet hair the next time that I wash it. Gonna watch some tutorials because I feel like, I don't know, maybe there's like some scrunching involved or a method to the means, but I'll let you guys know how that goes. Little reading update for you guys. I was thinking this week about books that feel like summer, because I was on a trip to Portofino, which was really, really special. The footage, I don't think I'm going to include it in this video, but to prepare for it, I read The Enchanted April. I started just a bit before and then I finished it whilst I was there. My parents actually recommended me reading this, and it's set in Portofino, and there's just some magic to being able to read the book in the location where it's set. This one I really enjoyed. The first few chapters before they get to Portofino I found a bit slower, but once they were there it was just so beautifully described. I laughed out loud so many times. Like, the author, she's really witty, really sarcastic, and even though it's set in April, it kind of feels like a summery read because it's got that like Dolce Vita Italia feel. Reminds me of the same feeling of whenever I read My Brilliant Friend Elena Ferrante whilst I was in Ischia. That whole series, the Neapolitan series, I definitely recommend for the summertime. And what other books I feel like are kind of summery? Oh, the Rachel Cusk Outline series, especially the first one because it's set in Athens. Would highly recommend if you're going to Greece. That's a good one to read there. I feel like Clarice Lispector has a summery feel. Curating a little summer reads for you guys. Tender is the Night, if you're in the mood for like French Riviera. This is such a beautiful copy. It was a present. And it has like Art Deco drawings. Gorgeous. I haven't actually read it from this version, but I love this novel. This is such a good south of France, French Riviera. Clarice Lispector, I think, has a very summery feel. I love Aqua Viva. It's so beautiful. No plot, very poetic. and captures a lot of the sensations of summertime and being in touch with like nature and yourself. E.M. Forster, if you're going to Florence, this is such a sweet, this kind of reminds me of The Enchanted April. Probably, I think it's set in around the same times, like 20s, 1920s. And my friend Lois bought me this when we spent a summer in Florence together, so this is really special. And lastly, to me, this is like one of the most quintessential summer reads, Bonjour Tristesse by Francois Sagan. I feel like I've talked about this before, but it's one of the books that you could read in one sitting on the beach, Aperol spritz in hand. It just encaptures like the summertime, hedonism, young love, there's jealousy. It's set in the French Riviera. And she wrote this when I think she was 20 years old, which is crazy, but it's so beautiful. And there was a movie adaptation either this year or last year, which I really, really want to see. Didn't hear that much about it though, so I don't know, maybe it wasn't very critically acclaimed. But there's this girl on Substack, her account is MilkFed, or Caitlin Richardson, and I love her Substack for book recommendations. She posts quite a lot. In the back of my head, I would love to share on Substack, but I feel like it's something that everyone is kind of doing, and I'm not saying that like that means I can't do it, but I think there are a lot better writers than me. However, in my defense, I do think I collect my thoughts and share my opinions better in written form versus verbally. One last book that I started last night. I'm still trying to get into it. It is The Lover by Marguerite Duras, another French writer, also quite short. But yeah, still getting into this. It's meant to be autobiographical about her affair whenever she was a teenager with an older Chinese man. So I haven't gotten to that point yet, but we shall see.